briefly, but did you know Earth has its own black box?
Black box? To record our place in space and time? What are you talking about?
No, so you know how a plane has a black box in case it goes down?
So
you can
flight data.
Yep. So Earth has its own black box in that it is this. It's based in the west around the west coast of Tasmania. It's a 10 meter by 4 meter by 3 meter steel monolith, and it's hidden out there. And I think it started recording. It's basically a big data recording unit. It's connected to the internet. It's got wireless connection, and its purpose is for the benefit of a future civilization.
Yeah.
Should catastrophic climate change cause the downfall of ours?
Yes.
Fascinating.
So the future is, right, bleak, to say the first bit. So nuclear war or something, right? The big fallout, it's all bad news bears, right? We find the map. The map has all the research facilities that were dedicated to the preservation of the human species and all of the plants and stuff that you're going to need. So there's seed banks in Antarctica. You know, there's a seed bank of every plant in the world in Antarctica, right?
Yes.
There's another one in America somewhere.
There's seed banks in Syria.
Yeah, get the seed banks. We need to get the seed banks ready, right?
The seed bank's great, but you're not going to learn anything.
The seed bank is just across the road from the internet steel thing.
Seed bank, you can restart with the seeds. You can have a great time. You've got all the crops.
Yes.
Monsanto's still living vicariously through its genetically modified seeds.
Yep.
But what this thing's designed to do is it's going to have, my understanding is it has like symbols and other things inside of it and some kind of ability to read the data that has been recorded, right? Because it's designed to survive, I think.
Oh, okay.
Where was it? I think, okay, so it's got enough capacity for about 50 years of recording climate data.
That's it, just climate data.
Climate data. It pulls clippings from news as well about climate.
Is that it?
Yes.
So the Will Smith slap's not in there?
The Will Smith slap
is not on there.
No,
unless that had there.
Unless that had. Well, no. This is where I'm going with it. We could get on there maybe somehow if we talk about enough things to do with the weather. The algorithm might pick us up as being the authority on the weather, and then we live forever inside the steel monolith, and a future civilization
us back.
They find this thing, and they start analyzing the data.
Yep.
And then they figure
Turns out they're fans of the show, love it, right? Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Do you reckon they could bring us back?
Well, maybe they will have the technology. Okay,
so cap our consciousnesses and shove them in a robot or something. Could you do that? Look, if you can do that, I'm giving my consent. Don't do that. I already backed out of it. I just thought of the consequences of like living again. It's wild.
So this thing is built to outlive us all.
Yes.
So it's a box filled with mass storage drives, has internet connectivity. It's powered by solar panels.
Does it have instructions on how to build a computer?
It does have, it deals with this. Hold on. So when the sun's shining, the black box will be downloading scientific data and an algorithm will be gleaning climate change related material from the internet.
Which we are.
Which we will be. I think we have to shifting into more climate science.
Yeah.
It will collect measurements of land and sea temperatures, ocean acidification, atmospheric CO2, species extinction, land use changes, as well as things like human population, military spending, and energy consumption.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Military spending was interesting. And it will collect contextual data such as newspaper headlines, social media posts, and news from key events like conferences.
Will Smith slap.
Will Smith. Maybe that. Yeah.
I reckon it would have made it. Because it would be like a Greta Thunberg meme.
Oh, she's in there. She's in there for sure.
Yeah, a Greta Thunberg meme with her like slapping a climate denier or something as Will Smith, and the climate denier as Chris Rock. And then that would get in And then the slap would find its way onto the internet.
Well, the slap would have actually generated a lot of friction and a lot of heat as Will's hand brushed or collided
Good slap.
with Rock's face.
Hey, slapping. What are your thoughts on it?
Oh, not much. But let me just finish just with this this box very quickly, because I want to get in there. I want to get in on this box. So the idea is, if Earth does crash as a result of climate change,
yes,
this indestructible recording device will be there for whoever's left to learn from that.
Great.
And its other function,
because we couldn't learn from it.
Yeah, well, we're not.
Even we've got all the data, to all the information.
But maybe, right. It's because it's happening where the frog in the what's the expression where you're the frog in the slowly boiling water, and we're slowly, literally cooking ourselves with climate, perhaps.
It does feel like that way today, just today in particular.
Yeah, it was quite warm, but maybe it's like a gradual thing where because our information comes out so sort of slowly, and we just, how do you turn it around? It's all too hard. It's only slightly worse than it was yesterday. It's only slightly worse than it was last year, etc. But he says that one of the other primary functions of this box is to hold leaders to account, to make sure that their inaction is recorded.
Excellent.
Because you might have someone that say a future civilization does say there's some kind of catastrophe, whether it's climate change or something else, and it wipes us back. It puts us back maybe hundreds, if not thousands of years. Let's just go there. Let's say that we're back to hunter-gatherer.
Stone Age. Oh, yeah.
Stone Age. So the only people that can survive is of hunter-gatherers, and otherwise civilization as we know it has changed.
They come across the box.
So it's 7.5 centimeters thick steel casing.
Yeah. Can you get in?
No.
Well, how do we get in?
Well, it's actually designed intentionally to be difficult enough to get into that those who do, you can assume that they have some degree of ingenuity and science.
Well, if you have the technology to melt through that or whatever, then you have the technology to affect the climate negatively. So you need this information.
That's a good way of putting it. So it's got basic symbols inside.
Yep.
And they can presume that a civilization with that degree of skill and whatever are able to interpret these symbols. And that's going to explain how
I wonder what the symbols are. That'd be fascinating.
Yeah.
Would it be a sun? Would it be this sort of stuff? Of course it would be, is the answer. Man, that's
maybe
so
we
cool.
can find it. Maybe we can find the symbols.
If you found that and you were like a Stone Age man, that's alien shit, right? Obviously.
Yeah, it's 2001 Space Odyssey monolith shit. That's what it is.
Big metal like structure. I'm imagining something quite magnificent, by the way. But
Have you seen it?
Good. No,
it's
no,
like
no.
this.
I'm just imagining it.
Imagine it.
What's
Pretty
it called?
cool.
What's it called?
Earth's black box.
Okay. Can I see it on Google Earth? Is it big enough?
I don't think so. You might you probably see it. It might be a speck.
Oh, fuck yeah. It looks awesome. It looks like a Jawa sandcrawler.
It does.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it does. It looks exactly like a sandcrawler from one angle, but it's quite a long building in other angles of it. Interesting. That'd definitely be visible. Where is it?
I don't really know where to weigh in on the. I know that we're negatively affecting the planet, but I don't know whether maybe warming's not such a bad thing. I don't know. But apparently, we're on track for a 2.7 degrees Celsius warming this century. And this scientist who wrote the article says if you ask any climate scientist, like when it's a problem, he says 2 degrees is a catastrophic problem.
Yes.
Don't even worry about it kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whether that's true or not, pretty cool. And I love the idea of this black box. I absolutely fucking love it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just surprised it's not getting everything.
Well, you can't.
Where's that? That's got to exist too.
Well, that's
Same for storing the lot.
Yeah, but I guess you have to have it all in this self-contained unit. Like this thing has its own power source. It has to limit it. It's for a specific purpose.
Do we know where it is?
Yeah, it's between Strawn and Queenstown. There's a Queenstown in Tasmania, the west coast.
I really would like to see it from above.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where it is.
Okay.
It's on a rocky outcrop.
Yeah,
apparently
on the
so
west
just
coast.
Yeah, and it's very unpopulated, that west coast of Tassie.
Yeah, I can't see it, but and I should be able to see it. I'll find it. It's fantastic.
I think we should get into it because we've got no idea about really anything. So we represent an ordinary citizen of average intelligence at best. We're clueless, not affected by political allegiances, corporate allegiances.
True.
We've really got no idea what's going on. So I think we should actually we should be in there because
here
in the box, we should be in the box.
Get in the box.
Yeah, because we are basically a contemporaneous note of what is actually going on. We have the snake clitoris. We talk about what else we talked about. We talked about, lots of things.
Oh, there you go.
Lots of things that are affecting the weather. We're talking about the weather on Mars. I mean, get that in on the box because that civilization might actually be interested on the first weather report ever conducted on Mars.
But surely, like, if you're trying to communicate to like the next, generation of humans, you might want to chuck in the fact that there might be your brothers and sisters on Mars at the moment. They might still be there. You might want to check in with them.
Oh, see, yeah, the climate catastrophe is only happening on Earth.
Mm.
And those that made those are the people lucky enough to be living in the igloos.
They might be okay.
But I was thinking, you know how the Egyptians went to great lengths to immortalize themselves into stone? They believed, I'm not sure what they built these representations of themselves and they thought that they can immortalize themselves in that stone. As long as that stone is there, their life essence can be imparted.
That's kind of true.
Stone. How's that true?
Well, because their existence, everything crumbles. Unless you can build a stone monument, you don't exist in 100 years.
Yeah, I agree.
So their memory or whatever, their essence of who they were lives on through the statue because of it. It's a symbol of who they were.
Yeah, yeah, and they believe they could somehow.
Looks like them,
looks like it. I've
heard that as well. I've heard that they wanted to look over this land or something when they were gone. Whether that means they're inhabiting the structure, I doubt it. I think it's more just like, I don't know. Feels like a power thing to me.
Well, this is our opportunity to be the Egyptians, and we can immortalize ourselves digitally in the black box. We already
are, right? But you want to get in this black box.
Yeah, because this one's protected. This one's got the big steel. We're like, what servers are we on? Like, where are we?
Where are we?
Where are we?
We're at Google HQ.
Where's that?
I don't know, in Los Angeles?
Surely the servers are in third world countries or China or India or something. Not their third world, but I'm trying to think of the powerhouse countries, the ones that do the work.
Sure, I don't know. Actually,
where's electricity the cheapest?
I don't know where the servers are. That's a good question. Probably everywhere.
Yeah, so maybe we should just have a bit of a focus on the weather.
Yeah, let's get it.